survey.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back, man. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Welcome to the 3200, man. I got Chris with me. What's happening, Chris?
What's up, man? Good to be back.
And then I got Leo. Leo's back here too. What's happening, Leo?
Not much. I'm good, man. Leo with the echo, huh?
Yeah, man. Look, it's been a long time, man. We ain't forget about y'all, man. We just been busy doing life. Leo's been working, going to school, doing his thing. Chris been busy doing this thing at school. I've had kids graduating. Work's been crazy around here. So this podcast thing ain't number one on our list, man. we committed fathers and teachers and leaders and everything.
It's a great way to start off, man. That's a great way to start off. You don't mean nothing to me. You're cool, co-sponsor.
Hey, I'm just gonna keep it real, bro, man. You know, I'm with the culture feeling, man. I'm just gonna keep it real. Nah, man, we do our thing, man. We've been doing our thing, but we back, man. We've been missing a lot of stuff, man. We're gonna get into some of the stuff that's trending now. And then hopefully the rest of this season, man, we'll jump into some deeper stuff and whatever's going on here, man. We want to talk about the biggest thing that's going on right now, or I don't know if it's cooling off or whatever, but that Kendrick and Drake beef, man. The title of our show today was what we hate about it. The beef, but we're gonna talk a little bit about all angles, man. Man, who y'all think won?
Is there a question?
I didn't know, man, because there are some Drake stands that are committed to Drake.
Oh no.
He killed them, man. He killed them. And then it's like I think the thing that I hated was the last little rap thing that Drake did, where he was like, you pretty much said you quit or whatever, but you didn't have to say that. The way to say you quit is just to stop. Don't come out with nothing else. Come out with a commercial or something. You know what I mean? Go to another industry real quick. But yeah, come on, man. Drake.
He tried to convince us that he wasn't a PDF file, man. That was like, no, don't say that. That's like the worst thing. When you say you're not, that means you are. I think that I don't know. I didn't like the Hard Part 6. That's probably the worst track, the worst diss track out there during the whole competition is probably that Hard Part 6. Like I said, the backtracking, the apologies, it was just weak all along. You know, and I think I know what happened. In my opinion, and I want to let everybody know all of this stuff is our opinion there. I don't think we're going to, anything that's factual, be proven, whatever, do something we read, but most of this stuff is opinionated. But the Hard Part 6, I think the record company, I think UCMG made him do that. Like, hey, we need a rap. Well, they told his ghostwriters, hey, we need y'all to write a rap for him that apologizes for this and say that, you know what I mean? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a statement that a record company would put out for him, and I think that's what they make. I think they forced him to do that. What you think, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, I stopped watching. I stopped listening after I forgot which song came out. So I stopped caring. I'm like, it's pointless. It's kind of stupid in a way. To me, the dagger in the heart for Drake was when Metro released that BBL Drizzy, which has blown up like crazy. I find myself singing it from time to time now. But I hope, I hope it's over with. I hope Kendrick cannot finally revive himself. I know it's not over.
You forget who you talking about. Number one, let's talk about the loser Drake. Drake, you done seen many times he be like, oh no, we ain't got no beef, we ain't got no more beef. And next thing you know, your wife is on a track with Drake. And he done made a hit song out of that. So Drake is known for that. Look how many times he turned on Kanye.
Look, he He did it on the Sexy Red song. He's like, hey, these dudes just leave me alone. He still kind of, he kind of brought it up again. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm trying to go to vacation if they just leave me alone on the Sexy Red.
Yeah.
That mess.
We're talking about Drake, and let's talk about the winner, Kendrick.
What's up,
Kendrick still got a lot of Kendrick still got a lot of rhymes in that form. He wasn't about to stop, so no, it's not going to stop. It's still going to be what it is. It's funny.
I find it comical though, but
what's going on, Jonathan?
BBL Johnson.
BBL Johnson. What's happening, Big Tabutons?
Nothing, just driving.
Nah, I think the beef too. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, I got echo.
Nah, you good. Hey, so what was y'all favorite?
Go ahead.
What was y'all favorite? My favorite track was Euphoria, and I think like years down the line, Euphoria is gonna be the ether. You know what I mean? Like people kind of reading into it. People are hot on Not Like Us because it's a bop and it's trendy or whatever. But I think like 10 years from now, when everybody looking back on this beat, they're gonna be like, Euphoria was written crazy, was crazy wild. So what was y'all favorite track?
I think like you said, Euphoria is gonna be there. I think Not Like Us because it did diss track stuff. It went in on him. It went in on him. It was, I hate you. I hate what you know what I mean? He went Tupac on it. So not like, and you can't say that. You can't say that. And what's so bad about it when he said that, I was thinking that, like, you know what? He probably shouldn't have never had to say permission to say it. Because the first thing that came to my mind was that one song that he had. At the end, he was like, "White boy with me," and said the N word. Hope nobody hear him because we're going to be in some trouble. You know what I mean? Where anybody else, you got. If I'm with a white dude and he said, "I'm the first one," I don't care if he did come with me. You know, so it's like, So I don't know. I think, like you said, Not Like Us. No, dude.
Yeah. Man, I'm laughing at what Pastor T wrote, but he said K-Dot reminds him of Ozan and Drake reminds him of a guy who transferred from Westbrook to Central. He's a tough guy.
Oh God.
Hey, man.
Hey, it's Ozan and Central stuff. It's another day. We gotta save it for another episode.
He is a tough guy going from Westbrook to Central because the first day of school, if he be like, "Oh, I came from Westbrook," he's gonna have a long week.
Yeah, he's gonna have no lunch, buddy.
He'd be lucky if he get home with his shoes. We didn't have transfers back in our days.
Yeah, man.
Transfer portal wasn't open. We did.
Shout out Central High School, man. They tearing our school down, man. Shout out to everybody who did it, man. It's crazy out here in these streets, man.
Yeah, R.I.P. Central, man. We ain't gonna talk about Central today, man. Today is Central Day, man.
It's Jaguar Day.
The mighty Jaguars, man. The mighty Jaguars.
Hey, man. Hey, I've been listening. I've been listening to all these Panthers and Bruins, mainly Panthers, man, on Facebook since last night, talking noise. Man, look, y'all just let us have our day. Because everybody know y'all wanted to come to Central, be Jaguars at heart. You know, y'all came out games, came out dances. You know, so hey, stop being a hater.
Hey, they were Jaguars, man, so they split us up. They were. Southside was always a 88 Jaguar drive, man.
Yeah, that's why they got upset because they couldn't go because they made a new school.
I mean, hey, they got upset about that, and plus they had their own football stadium. So hey, the stadium they built on campus was a practice field. It's a little league field they built. So
yeah, man, stay out the Jags, man.
Yeah.
We had a show band before the show band, man. Of course we had to play Aladdin and all that, but still we was getting hyped after the halftime before we broke it down in 01, man. Well, no, for the 99-2000, that's when we went show.
99-2000, that's when we got the show band, yeah. But we were always hyped, man. Central games, but Friday Night Lights is always crazy. But I mean, to T point, man. What did he say? We Herbert Panthers in
the. You never look. You never at a Jose game. When that beat come down. You already knew what to say. Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm doing it, Jose.
Everybody get up there, man. Everybody get up.
Hey, we way off topic, but who cares, man? Y'all remember when? I don't know if y'all remember. It's a game that Westbrook tried to do it, man. It was. It was a game Westbrook tried to do our thing, man. They couldn't even get the beat right. They and the beat, the rhythm, everything was off, man. I was like, man, y'all don't go get out of here with y'all little white chairs.
Oh man, the boots, man. Yeah, Valentine's just drive me nuts. Boots and chairs, man. Sit down, Westbrook. It was the mighty Jaguars and the whitey Westbrook.
Oh, man.
They'll slide some of our guys over there.
Oh, man.
They'll be recruiting some of our guys over there. Be like, hold up. You don't stay over there. you stay.
Oh, man.
We gotta get a little bit back on topic, man. We gotta get one more in, and then after that, I'll get where we go.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about P. Diddy. We gotta talk about that first apology. I mean, I can see the card behind the camera. I apologize for letting down my fans. Man, you need to apologize to Cassie.
Yeah, he never apologized to her.
No, he didn't. What type of stuff you gotta be on? You coming outside a hallway with just your towel on, just to hit somebody with a whole vase in the hallway, beat them up, kick them, then drag them. I'm like, what the heck type of stuff you gotta be on to do all that?
He went straight acting on that. Yeah, he went straight acting. I mean, if you go back, because he did the whole turn the side of the face and all that type of stuff. All he was doing was reenacting that song. What I need, baby. This pretty girl that looks like me. Yeah, I know, Diddy. You acting, man. Don't be doing that acting, man. No, Diddy.
He ain't getting no award for that acting, man. He ain't getting no award for that acting, though, bro. He's tried his hardest to squeeze a tear. He's tried his hardest to squeeze a tear out of there. It just wasn't working. He's like, and I've been through. And then he started talking all kinds of stuff that didn't make sense. I went to rehab. Like, what rehab did you go to? Is there a rehab for beating women?
I don't know, man. I need to see the certificate he got, because you hit it with a whole vase, dog. I mean, you the doctor. I mean, Cassie ain't that. I can see if that was Monique. You know what I mean? You gonna have to shoot her in a pinky toe. But I mean, this is Cassie ain't that big, man. Cassie was a model. She was real small, man. You didn't have to come with that big old face. Like, what's going on, dog? Then you kick her while she down. All kinds of stuff. I'm like, man. I was like, did she steal money?
Yeah, I'm like, what did she do for him to do that?
She was singing "Hit 'Em Up."
God, dog. God, dog. Yeah, he went straight Ike Turner on there.
Yeah.
He went straight Ike Turner. I was looking for a boom.
Yeah. Diddy gonna be in jail by the end of the year, man.
Diddy
I don't
gonna
know
be-
no
hey,
more.
it's
Diddy
gonna
and
take.
Trump
When
might be in
when
jail.
the
Might be in
FBI
jail,
come to your
bitch.
house, they already got a case on you. So
Oh yeah,
you gotta
I
stay
think they're finding
Well, and
deeper
then,
stuff.
his son ain't making no better with the diss track to 50, talking about, y'all hit the wrong house. We own a house next door. Like, what? Who
Yeah, that
does
ain't
that?
make sense.
It made
Who
sense at all.
snitch on themselves?
50 ain't hit your house. If
And then
50
you want to
was
know
to
if
get at Diddy, he would have been got at Diddy. This
yeah.
him and Diddy been against each other for a long time. 50 ain't hit your house, little man.
That was the first time I ever seen 50 not beef with anyone. You wasn't worth it. You wasn't worth
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Get back on the
Yeah.
pitch.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
I just think there's worse to come for Puffy because they're going. I don't know. I'm thinking the FBI is leaking this stuff because this is the light stuff. So they're trying to change public perception of Diddy. So they leaking out this light stuff. So you can only imagine what they, the good stuff that they really hold on to for the court case. You know what I mean? What charges they're gonna bring up on them? Everybody's been talking about this Tupac thing. If they're gonna bring that back up, I even seen one podcaster talking about a Biggie thing. Like he set that up too. I mean, all of this is just alleged or whatever, but ain't no telling what deeper they're gonna do. But here's my thing too, and I've been thinking about this. And everything Puff Daddy did with that. So I've never been a Puff Daddy fan since Tupac. Never been a Puff Daddy fan, but I have in the business part of it, in the music part, I had always respected what he did in the music or whatever, and what he brought to hip hop. And all this recent stuff here, no respect. But as we see them, we see them tear him down and doing all this stuff. Bro, Puffy ain't the only one doing this stuff. You know what I mean? All of this alleged stuff that he's doing and all the cheating he's doing, even with the B1. What was that dude named? The notorious B1?
Yeah, that's the one that Biggie got his name and
yeah,
style.
how he gave Biggie his style, gave his songs, like all of this stuff that he did. He's not the only exec, I mean, he's not the only one that's did it, man. There's a lot of people been getting away with a lot of stuff a long time. And like I guess what Cat Williams prophecy, the prophet Cat Williams said is this is the year where the truth comes out. Like
they going after everybody, huh?
Yeah, the prophet Cat Williams, man. He said this is the year of the truth. And we shall see all the truth that will be coming out, bro.
Yeah.
Man. Shoot, we kind of left out on that Drake stuff. I mean on the Kendrick and Drake stuff.
We can get back to the
Okay, so now Leo, you said your favorite was Not Like Us. Chris, what's your favorite?
Out of all of them, Not Like Us too, because it's he dissed them, he killed them, but it's also like a song you could jam to in a way.
Yeah.
And I actually like it.
Oh, what about you, Jay?
Well, yeah, I think not like us only because it just it's never been a beef song to blow up like that, to be on ESPN and in games and I mean TV shows like that was crazy. That and the BBL Drizzy was insane. I don't know, man. The market on that because I think he broke some records, like he had 100 million streams the quickest, and I mean it was a lot of craziness around that, but also just the deepness of like the whole song. It was a good dance song, but once you start watching people like research the back end and show like his family slave records and all that type of stuff, it was real deeper than we, and that's every song he done wrote has been way deeper.
Yeah.
Just like the 616 one. is way deeper than we all thought it
Oh yeah,
was.
yeah.
But
I
what
think even that's why I liked Euphoria because of the layers and how deep it was and the triple, quadruple entendres, and how he put it together. Even from like people didn't get it. People was like, "Hey, he just repeated everything from everybody Twitters and stuff on that song." That's what he told you at the beginning, where he had the everything they say about me is true. When he said played that reverse, everything they say about me is true. And then he told you throughout the whole song everything that everybody had been saying about him over the last decade or so. And just broke it down, even using the DMX thing, and they hate him. And I hate the way you walk, which that one came back from it came from DMX, but also came back from his BET freestyle where he's talking about when he went off on Drake.
another thing I like about what Kendrick did was he took I guess he did something like with the rights to where people can profit off of the like I guess doing freestyles on it and stuff like that. Which that was genius. I like that.
Yeah, because
We
he
hadn't seen
owned his
that.
own stuff. He owned his own stuff. Drake doesn't own anything. He sold that $450 million deal to UCMG or whatever, where pretty much they own everything he writes, everything he says, his merchandise, everything. They pretty much own
They
his
own
soul.
everything he writes.
Oh, yeah,
They
crazy.
don't own nothing then.
Yeah. They control him pretty much. He pretty much sold his soul, man, on that 360 deal.
That was stupid.
Yeah. Well, it's stupid on them now because he's going to end up turning, my opinion, and we talk about that next. What's next for Drake? My opinion, he's going to end up turning to Ja Rule, bro. Which that $450 million that they just gave him is going to be a total waste.
He'll be all right as long as he keeps singing. He'll be all right because everybody likes singing Drake.
Yeah, rapping Drake.
Even Kendrick say he likes singing Drake. Everybody likes singing Drake. Now that rapping the street Drake, he need to leave that alone. But singing Drake is okay. He'll be all right for a little bit.
He could have sung like Luther on that Sexy Red song. It with the back.
Which one you talking about? Are you talking about the new Sexy Red song?
Yeah, that new Sexy Red song.
The one where she tried to sing?
Yes.
Oh, that was horrible too.
He actually helped that song out because she was horrible.
Was that Jonathan? Was that a Jamie Foxx sample they used?
Which one?
On that song. It sounded like Infatuation. Yeah, on the new one.
Man, I couldn't, man. That thing was so bad. All I heard was the BBL Drizzy part, but it was so bad.
Yeah, I gotta mute my mic and listen to it for a second.
Yeah, that thing. Oh man, she sounded like Soulja Boy in 2000.
She looked like Soulja Boy too.
Yeah, it's just
yeah,
it was horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think. I mean, and everybody, y'all can chime in too. Tell them what do y'all think was Drake's flaws? I think he wasn't prepared. I think Kendrick beat him at his own game with the back-to-back tracks, and then even with that, Not Like Us is a track like Drake would put. Just it's the same move that Drake did on back-to-back, where he got a diss song to go viral. And what's the other song?
Drake messed up. He messed up too where he did that whole weird Tupac Snoop Dogg.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was
weird, man.
That was stupid.
That sucked. That was weird. I don't know what.
Like Tupac ain't alive. I mean,
disrespect.
Snoop Dogg ain't alive. I'm like,
yeah. It's like that was weird.
I know. Probably when they were planning it, it sounded good, and that one was horrible.
That was very horrible.
I didn't like
Drake's song, and Drake is horrible. I can't even hear to see if they sampled the Jamie Foxx because of her voice. It is annoying.
I think he messed up. Push-ups, I didn't care for push-ups. I think the disses on it was kind of weak, you short and that kind of stuff. And then he recycled something J. Cole said with the your hits ain't hit, which we can't like Kendrick is who he is. Like, Kendrick said it too, and then I didn't believe him. Like, Kendrick, come on now, you can't say that Drake ain't put out a classic album. He's put out a classic album. Then I thought about it. I was like, well, did Drake put it out or did the ghostwriters put it out? Like, so maybe Kendrick was right. He hadn't put out a classic album. I don't know. But I don't know. I didn't like Push-Ups. The Family Ties track that Drake made. It was actually a good track that just got overshadowed real quick by the 2 back-to-back songs that Kendrick put out.
But that's what Kendrick do.
Yeah,
look how he did. Look how he did on Control. You forgot the other people rapped on the song.
Yeah.
And then just like the first one that he did with Future and Metro, forget Future and Metro on there.
Yeah.
Turn into his song.
I don't want him to be on there. Future talking about corn and something. He talking about cats and stuff. I don't know what that like.
But Kendrick went on there and just like that's the part that got everybody's like, oh crap, Kendrick, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's been brewing. This whole thing. The beef ain't new, man. It's been brewing since the Control verse because Drake was in his feelings after that Control verse because he took it. He didn't understand it. He took it literally.
You don't know he got his feelings on it.
Yeah.
Now, Euphoria was the one with the higher sample, right?
Yeah, it had the Teddy P sample, and then it had
that switch on the backside when he went crazy.
Yeah.
Now that one was hard too.
Yeah, that one was hard.
Yeah, that one was. He came in so soft and with a Drake ballad, and then went straight militant on him.
That's how you miss somebody, man.
I feel mad at my people on the internet, man. Let's find this girl, man. Let's find this daughter. I really believe Drake got a daughter. I don't care what Drake talking about.
He might. You never know, man. He hit the little boy for the longest.
Yeah. I think he got more. Yeah, I remember the album cover with the pregnant women on front. He was just telling you how many kids he got out there with all the
with Nick Cannon, that's what he's trying to do.
I tell you what I really hated about the beef, and then because culture gets a hold of it, TMZ and everybody gets a hold of it, and then they don't understand hip hop, and then they try to, I don't know, it's all crazy.
Man, they were talking about it on CNN. I was
it's crazy. They start asking everybody about the beef. Stevie Wonder, like what the heck? Stevie Wonder don't know what's going. Stevie Wonder, what do you think about the Drake Kendrick beef? Like, why y'all asking Stevie Wonder?
Hey, I'm sure he went and listened to it after that.
No, he don't see nothing wrong.
She hate that Drake and Diddy on Scorpio.
Jonathan, what you mean? He don't see nothing wrong. We all know he can see. So
Stevie don't see nothing wrong, man.
They was asking everybody, and then of course when it started trending, everybody with a podcast. And everybody, I watched some dude in Australia try to explain it, and I'm like, bruh, you don't know nothing about. See, this is why Kendrick is better, why Drake is better, because the way he talks, and that was another thing people kept saying. That I was like, bruh, what are y'all talking about? It's like, well, with Kendrick talk, I don't want to have to get it. Everybody kept using that line. I don't want to have to get an encyclopedia, and I'm like, what are y'all talking? This is hip hop, and this is what it's about.
The greatest lyricists going to end up winning.
Yeah.
And also that's what they do. That's usually the ones they kill them.
Yeah.
This supposed to be a verbal warfare. You know what I mean? It's not going to be. How you going to win with simple words? That's why Drake beat Meek Mill, because Meek Mill ABC 1 2 3. I like Meek, but still Meek is not known for anything very eloquently lyrical.
No.
He's straightforward.
No, and you look at Drake losses. The people that he's lost to were all lyrical. Common, Pusha,
Pusha,
and Kendrick.
yeah.
They're all deep hip hop heads who are very lyrical. He can't compete with. He better
Pusha almost put his career in a grave.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think too, like
What's
culturally, hip hop, black culture, man, just black culture, period, man. We've always talked, from when the slaves was in the field singing their songs and they talking in codes where nobody could understand. You know what I mean? Culturally, we've always talked jive talk back in the 70s. We've talked in ways where we didn't want people to understand what we was talking about. You had to decipher it. So that's hip hop. Hip hop has always been that way. People didn't know what people were talking about. Other cultures didn't understand what we're talking about. Like, what is he talking about there? I don't, what I mean? And that's playing hip hop. So when I hear people complain about Kendrick's verse and they'd be like, well, I don't want to have to get this like, no, that's what the culture is deeper. It's poetic. It's an art form. It's not just this plain, snap and dance music that y'all see and all of these basic elementary lyrics. This is what the culture really is.
Sideways.
There you go. So go ahead, Leo.
Yeah, I was just about to say, man, it's not real if the lyrics ain't there. Yeah. And Kendrick been lyrical since he first came out. So why the heck would you think he'd be dumbed down?
Yeah.
At the end when he's dissing somebody, he didn't dumb down Control. So what the deal is? I don't know. Yeah. But that's dumb anyway. You got to think about how stupid you sound. Be like, oh well, I got to pull out an encyclopedia because I don't know. Well, then you need to check your vocabulary.
That's why it's important to stay in school, kids.
Definitely, you need to work on that. But it was murder.
Yeah,
it was murder. But like we said, it ain't over because Drake he's too petty.
Oh no, he's still gonna shoot out some subs.
Yeah, he's still gonna get killed.
He already told you he had 10 songs ready to go, bro.
He on top right. So
yeah. I actually think he got some more stuff leading towards. I never paid attention. How you say? I don't even know how to say the little dude name. That's not my generation. Wasn't that Extension? Is that how?
I can't say his name either.
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, but that dude, Extension. I don't know. Somebody put it. Forgive me, chat man. Rest in peace there. But dude, I started looking deeper into this stuff because this thing that took me into a whole rabbit hole. This beef. But I didn't know how much Drake had stole directly from this dude's life. It was more than lyrics.
That's what he do, and that's how people that's what most people was talking about too. It's like his rap styles. That's why they're like, oh, it changes, but he's just taking it to whatever popular. Just so I hate to say this, just like Soulja Boy said, he was like, Drake started rapping like me in back in the days or whatever. And then after he said it, I was like, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Look
at this last album. Who two of the songs had on it? They pretty much sung the whole song. Tizo.
Yeah.
Tizo is starting to trend. He's the next hot stuff. So he took two. Hey, Tizo, I'm gonna get you signed in. I'm gonna get you going ahead. The OVO camp, man, and see what he can do. Yeah. But
Drake gonna end up being like the dude Drewski, man, with his record label. It could have been. Yeah. That's what's gonna end up happening.
Oh, what I was saying, you stupid. What I was saying about Extension, he took his lyrics, and then he also Extension had X Extension. I'm saying this name right, Johnson. You more on the newer rappers.
Yeah.
Okay. What he did, it's like an Instagram where he's like, hey man, I'm about to go and spend a lot of money, buy some PlayStations and do all of this and record myself giving out all of this stuff to everybody in the neighborhood and stuff. And then before he could do it, God's Plan came out. And then extension, one of his videos, he's like joking, like, man, when I get this money, I'm gonna go ahead and get some work done on my stuff. And then guess who got work done on their stuff? so I don't know, man. He's still in more than the lyrics, man. He's still in the ideas and lifestyles, bro.
Yeah. And that is why we have BBL Jersey.
Yeah, because he's he done got a home outside of Houston, most likely Katy, because he always talk about Katy. But he's starting to try to take all the young talent out of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got the other kid. He's I don't know what kind of deal he got with him, but 4 bats from Dallas too.
Yeah.
So he's taking all the creatives, and trying to. Steal their styles.
They better listen to the Weeknd, man. What the Weeknd said. I'm so glad I didn't sell my soul.
But
he got the Weeknd doing a diss track.
Yeah, he sold a horrible halftime show, though. That's what he did.
Yes. Isaac had us go look at in the Hall of Fame singing the song.
Hey, I have another question, man. We kind of move on from this, man. Caitlin Clark, man. She's been getting it pretty bad here lately, man. Is it rightfully so or not, man?
She got to pay her dues, man. And
Yeah,
I've been watching.
Everybody do. It's in the regular NBA. It's the same thing. This kid was in college, did their thing, was on top, and everybody's like the truth. In the NFL, it's the same way. They like the truth, but when you get to that next level, it's the next level. So you're gonna have to step it up, or you're gonna be that one that they talk about 5-10 years from now. Like, what happened to that person? That's all it is.
Granted, she's been making some threes, but they always end up on the losing team here lately. Because I've actually been watching, because I watch WNBA basketball. Uh-oh.
What I guess said, Jonathan, you may want to pull over. They saw the angry face, man.
Yeah,
they might be a Drake message.
Oh, yeah, it was Quinn. It was Quinn. It was Quinn. Just said it's Quinn. I'll be careful with your words, John.
I'm a grown ass man, nigga.
She gonna be sleeping on the grown couch.
See, I'm still driving, man.
Oh, that I think it's due. Oh, go ahead, Jay.
With Caitlin, backlash, but I mean, at the end of the day, she's helped, the WNBA. I mean, she brought more eyes and attention, just like Angel Reese and all of them. It's just she's bringing more eyes because they really haven't had a great white female player. Well, they have
white hope.
She's brought more hype because she's passed so many records. She's passed so many records. So
but
I mean, no one. If you're in the league, don't even worry about it. Just get your bag and hopefully, I mean, all y'all can elevate it.
Yeah. That's my thing. I think everybody had their struggles. LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, everybody had their struggles at first, And then you got to think too. She was just in the college championship game. Well, college game like 3-4 weeks ago. You know what I mean? It's all brand new. She's tired. You done played the whole season, and you take 3 weeks off, and you go into a whole nother season. So she's tired. I think it's due. Just like Leo was saying, I think they got to give her a hard time. They got to beat her up or whatever. But don't beat her up too much because right now she's the face of the WNBA, like it, love it or not, and she's bringing attention to y'all ain't riding buses no more. Y'all ain't getting on Frontier no more. Y'all actually got chartered jets. You know what I mean?
Chartered planes at that.
Yeah, so she's bringing money in. So yeah, be tough on her, but don't beat her up or hurt her because she's the face and she's bringing the money in. You know, I'm just saying keep it real. And I think it's the first year. I think once the speed comes up to her, I think she's still gonna be a beast. I think Angel Reese is gonna be a beast. They was talking bad about her and saying that she wasn't fit, but she fit right in there pretty good. So
they ain't been watching apparently.
I think the WNBA needs Angel Reese. They need to push more on that, market that more that Angel Reese versus Caitlin, just like the NCAA did, and push that to get more attention, get more people.
Well, you know, it was the same way back in the days the NBA did with Bird and
Magic and Bird.
Magic. Yeah. It was the same thing. The NBA was just starting. They needed that. They needed that showtime that the Lakers brought. That was the whole thing why the Lakers brought that, because they needed that for the league. So yeah, like you say, do that face up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whatever rivals y'all can get that gets the people the sales and everything else. Especially since the boat right now. My niece down here in San Antonio, she played for a really good school, and man, I love watching the girls out there playing.
Yeah.
So you go from high school, then you follow them in college, and the hype from high school to college, the final part is the NBA. I mean, the WNBA. So yeah, get them in there. Who's ever making noise and bringing in them fans, get them in there, because the fans ain't going to stop.
But I think, like, I know the WNBA, they're trying to move towards trying to make things bigger and better for them, which they do deserve. I think they're trying to split from the NBA and trying to do stuff on their own so that they can have full control of how the league is ran, trying to get more fans. Because honestly, man, like, people sleep on the WNBA and just women's basketball, period. And I love it. Like, it's really exciting to me. I probably watch more women's basketball this year than I ever have. Yeah. But like with Caitlin, like you say, push for Caitlin and Angel. You know, I don't know if they play against each other this year, but they do need to do like those matchups with them to kind of promote it. Like, hey, this is a big thing. Because I know they just got approved for an expansion team in Toronto, I want to say. Good. So they do have another team coming. So I think they're, big and better things are coming for the WNBA. They just need to get their compensation up. That's the only crazy thing. Only thing I don't like.
Yeah, and I think I heard one WNBA player was talking about, because she got a shoe deal. I can't remember who gave her a shoe deal, but she got a shoe
deal. Asia Wilson. She got it with Nike.
Oh no, Caitlin got a shoe deal too, huh?
I think Caitlin, Angel, and Asia Wilson. They the only three I think that have shoe endorsement deals.
So one of them older players like, well, I'm the best player I'm the best player in the league. Why don't I have a shoe deal? I'm like, you know what I mean?
Talk to your agent.
Well, it takes more than just being the best. I'm like, Magic Johnson had shoes. How many people wore Magic Johnson shoes? It's more than,
and that's the thing too.
The basketball.
But that's the thing they got to look at too, as far as NBA history. Michael started with the shoe thing, but after that, like you said, Magic had shoes. Ewing had shoes. But everybody wasn't going to like Nike. They was cool with going to like Converse, Reebok, or whoever. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you might have to do that to get and also you got to look at marketing. You might be number one in the league, but what's your marketing?
Yeah.
What's your marketing? You got to get your face out there. Your agent, that's what you paying this agent all this money for. Yeah. Get your face out there. Be on these commercials and everything else like that. You see them all the time. And it's not like these companies don't want you, because they got to do diversity and inclusion.
Yeah,
you need to work on your marketing.
I think the young kids nowadays are always going to win against the older, only because now they're starting in college with the NIL, so they're already on it Like once they get out of high school, eventually they're gonna have NIL deals in high school as well.
Well, there's some states that already do. There's one state, I forgot which one it is, that actually has an NIL in this state for high school players.
So there you go. Texas gonna be one of them top ones.
Texas, we're not gonna let anybody outdo us in anything.
Yeah, we like.
But
we got the money.
I think they're winning at, because they're learning how to craft their market, and you got kids that's going to college with their friends that eventually going to be their agents, and they're learning together while they're in college. That WNBA, always rivalries bring residuals, and competition brings cash. So you gotta market that Angel Reese and Cordova, or however you want to do it, the Twin Towers versus Angel Reese, and I mean whatever you want to do, you got to do it. Get you some nice little music like the NBA used to have. Yeah, you gotta get it in.
Yeah.
So they wanna, man. I'm about to hit you in your dog. I don't care if you got a 5 shirt. Nah, but you gotta cash in right now while they're hot.
Yeah, it takes personality too, bro. It ain't just all of that. Like everybody loving Ant-Man right now. Most of the time, he's been playing good since he's been in the league, but they really love him because he's talking trash. You know what I mean? They like his personality.
You can back it up though.
Yeah, he's talking trash and he's backing it up. You know what I mean? So
it's the kid from the Bills too. Kid from.
Oh yeah, nah, he's gonna be a good one. He's smart. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him. Macy's, y'all need to go ahead and get him man an endorsement deal, man.
Yeah, so
I think the Bills. I saw a video where he had a poster of him, and like he's in the uniform, and that yellow puffer jacket he had on, and put it on there.
Yeah, so you gotta capitalize. I mean, we're in that. That's all America's based off of marketing, advertising, and entertainment. So, they're in a big entertainment market. So you got to cash in on it now. You can't.
I got one more question about Caitlin, man. Now, last year, Steph did the 3-point contest, and he only won by 3 against the WNBA player. So next year, Caitlin Clark versus Steph. 3-point contest. You watching, and then who winning?
Yeah, you gotta watch. I don't know, dog. I don't know.
I don't know. She can shoot just as good as him.
Yeah, she be out there too.
I don't know, but you gotta watch.
Yeah. I think that'd be good.
Yeah, because that's what I consider as for the WNBA is a Steph Curry. To me, her team, once they, put the playbook on her type of terms where she can run around like Steph Curry does, then that's when they gonna be nice.
I don't know that work because with Caitlin, she can't hit a wide open 3 unless she come off of the screen. That's the only difference about her.
Yeah,
I watch her a lot, so she's gonna have to do some work.
She'll do some work.
She will. She will.
If her teammates know better, it's like, hey, I'm about to Scottie Pippen you. We about to be in this together.
But I mean, hey, they gonna have to do something. She been hitting 3s, but somehow they still come out on the losing end.
Yeah. Oh,
hey man, you gotta look at it. Stephen was hitting 3s, and they still end up losing the championship.
That's true.
You gotta play defense too, man. You gotta stop the other teams too.
Yeah. Oh. Man, last thing, man, hot on the topic news today, man. This brand new news topic, man. Your boy got 34 charges, man. Jonathan said him and Puff Daddy gonna be roommate.
Yeah, that's what I said. Him and Puffy gonna be cellmates.
They're gonna be cellmates, man.
Oh man, that dude.
Selly.
I mean, you going up for president, you an 8-time felon.
He gonna get a teardrop tattoo, bro.
He like, what's that movie with Kevin Hart and what you call it?
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, with Will Ferrell. It's like It's gonna be Puffy and Trump.
The cornrows. Oh man.
I don't know, man, but like, cause I was at my mom's house and it came through when it came on, and the fact that he was like, he called it like a disgrace and some other stuff, and then the local news came on, and old Hot Wheels, who runs the state of Texas, he was like, he said something outrageous. He was like, "Yeah, this shows that the kangaroo zoo or something." Like he lit, like you can go look this up. He called it like a circus.
Kangaroo court. Yeah.
Yeah, kangaroo court.
Yeah. It doesn't mean. I mean, the 34 charges is on this record and stuff. It's gonna make his legacy look bad and all of that stuff. But I mean, you see what happened even with the Puff Daddy thing, man. You see, we actually had to see him chase a woman down the hall in the towel and hit her with a vase for people to believe. You know what I mean? The despicable things he's been doing. And
nah, man.
This guy here, I mean, I think even if you catch him running down the hall and hit somebody in the face, I think still people gonna not believe it. You know what I mean? So
he still have his loyal subjects.
Yeah.
And but nah, we believe you didn't have to tell us too much about Puff, man.
Well, they still had people.
Dr. Kind of like OJ. It was kind of like
Dr. Umar and a couple other people. What was didn't they didn't believe the victims.
Yeah.
We talking about Dr. Umar.
Stay focused. You gotta stay focused.
Look, my queens and my kings.
Nah. But P Diddy, man, I don't know. And your boy Orange Man, they gonna, they might be sillies, man. That could be a good, they still gonna make money off of it, man. They'll have a whole show.
Yeah. Only thing is, man, I'm hoping that he gets jail time out of this. I know there's a possibility that he won't.
Yeah.
But I hope he gets I want him to get some kind of jail time.
It's hard too because the whole presidency thing and everything else is going to be hard to do that because you still have to provide security for him in that type of facility and everything else. So it'd be really hard to. You got to figure something out with that.
I'm pretty sure
you think he'll go to minimum? Will you go to minimum security, or what you think?
Oh, he's gonna go cupcake. They're gonna put him in a. What's the little one that
he'll be like on an island by himself, like
something like that. It has to be, but he's still gonna have security.
He's gonna be the first president with the ankle bracelet. he gonna be in the White House because I think he's gonna
to the summit overseas because he on house arrest.
Yeah.
Gotta use VTC to negotiate. He's the worst. He's gonna
be on Rikers Island by himself, calling the shots.
So I mean, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, man. This is crazy world we living in nowadays. Oh man. So man, we're gonna wrap the show up, man. That's a good show, man. We kind of rusty, so I know we was all over the place today, bro. We kind of rusty, but we're gonna get out the rust. Want to thank everybody who followed us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, that share, and that subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, hit that notify button so you get notified anytime we throw out some videos here. Appreciate y'all watching, man. We'll see y'all here next time on the 3200.
Peace.
There we go.